Last week, a trend took off on X as users began asking Grok, the platform's AI chatbot, to generate sexualized images of people on the platform. Users began tagging the AI, asking it to do things like remove her clothes or put him in a jockstrap. The chatbot happily complied. Thousands of images of partially naked people were created, all without the victim's knowledge or consent.
Yes, and look, this story somehow is even grislier than that. There are reports that Grok even created sexualized images of minors depicted wearing minimal clothing. In a supposedly AI-created apology, Grok itself admitted that it had generated and shared an AI image of two young girls. The estimated ages are between 12 and 16, in sexualized attire.
So despite the growing outcry and the platform's commitment to suspend users who generate these images, so far, nothing has changed. It appears that Grok can still be used to generate these kinds of images.
I mean, nothing about this is surprising, particularly, right, Cody?
It's not surprising, no. Why are people in their thousands prompting this AI bot to even do that? I mean, it really is a story that I think highlights perfectly the really poisonous element of the internet and social media.
Yeah.
And you know, but Grok has been in trouble, and Elon Musk has been in trouble for AI generating, like, I think when he launched it, it got in trouble for AI generating celebrities. Taylor Swift, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like an edgelord. That's all he is. And it's like, he's so rich and powerful that I think he's enjoying this. There's no way he's going to change Grok. Like, because I think all of the other AI machines now, whatever you call them, learning models, you can't, if you put those things in, if you get them to undress people, they won't do it. But Grok is the only one that's still doing it, right? Because he's not interested in changing it.
Yeah, and I think it's really important that this gets brought up all the time, because Elon Musk is consistently on Twitter talking about how we need to protect women and girls from the threats of black and brown people and transgender people. Meanwhile, his AI has become a kind of facilitation engine for sex crimes. You know, and it's really important that this kind of stuff keeps getting brought up. Ofcom has said it would undertake a swift assessment to determine whether there are potential compliance issues that warrant investigation. I'd say there's some pretty big compliance issues based on what Grok itself has acknowledged has happened. I think you can knock that out before lunch, lads.
Yeah, I think we could solve that now.
Yeah, I don't think that would take very long. I mean, how is AI use going to change in 2026? I mean, we were told that this technology was supposed to be this kind of thing that would unlock various mysteries of science and be of use to, and be of use to doctors, which it may well be. But I don't see how creating paedophilic art is part of that process.
If there's a slightly optimistic element to this story, I think it will be that, there's all this talk when it comes to AI about the super intelligence and replacing us. It demonstrates no better, this Grok scenario, that we are just animal, monkey-brained idiots. We have this technology that could wipe us out, and I read an article last year where it was like most AI generation and improvements are basically caused by people just typing into ChatGPT tiger with boobs.
Yeah.
And this is the dark side of that, being naked kids.
Yeah.
We're monkey-brained idiots. It's so depressing.
When people say it's incredibly useful to doctors, all I think is, fine, give it to doctors.
Yeah.
That's fine. And weirdly, the comedian Sam Campbell, because he's weirdly able to do some weird shit. I genuinely believe you should have a license to use AI, and the only people who should be granted that license are medical professionals and one deeply strange and disturbed Australian man.
Not being funny though, I think that's actually a really good idea about the license. We've got some great ideas on this.
Yeah. There's big concern about fake AI stuff when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
I think there should be a test that we give to people in the UK that is 3 pictures, 2 are real, 1 is the worst AI generated picture. We're talking 19 fingers on a hand.
Mm-hmm. Or the Queen high-fiving Elvis
exactly,
Presley.
Not a proper face.
Yeah.
And anyone who believes that is a real picture should lose the vote. That's my big
Got some
policy
great ideas
program. Lose the vote if you think that's real.